Have you ever fallen in love with somebody at first sight?
Hmm.
Even when you were young, far younger?
Lost, yes. Love, no.
Have you really fallen in love?
Oh, because I wear Papa's cap.
No, you don't assume somebody that
That has fallen. I have. Oh, you'll be surprised.
like Mumu kind of love.
Yeah, that is the kind of love I believe in to start with.
So what's your spec?
Hmm. Physical features
Hmm.
I don't have.
That was good. So anything can come.
To be very honest, I don't look out for physique first.
Mm. So
Yeah.
now you know they judge the book by the cover. Now people like Una.
Actually, I have liked I have liked one person for his height and liked another person for his height. Like I have fancied one person for being tall and fancied another person for being short. I'm not the 6 foot tall, 6 pack,
Kind of rich. You're not putting the most important thing. Rich.
rich.
Well, that he doesn't top
You
the
cannot
chart.
be broke, Sha. That's
Can't date a broke guy.
No.
A guy with potentials.
The thing is that your potential has to be wetting the ground like at the moment. Like
Okay, a guy that has vision.
in the first place,
Mm.
everybody should have vision. Like, but that your vision at the moment, as you're approaching me, that vision has to be like
So he has to still be dropping something, sha, regardless.
you have to be. I don't. There have to be like obvious signs that this your vision is, is visioning because
But me, I can comfortably date a broke girl.
uh, you're a man. It is what it is.
And you think that's fair?
It doesn't have to be.
It's not
I'm
fair.
dark.
I can date a girl that does not have anything.
Literally anything.
Like anything.
It cannot
And
work
I've
like
done
that
it
for men.
and I've done it quite a number of times. Like virtually my sisters don't tell me that where do you find this kind of girls? Like I like to build my woman from scratch.
From scratch.
I've done
That's
it and
good.
most of the time they disappointed me.
But then the thing with life is a man can build a woman.
Mhm.
A woman cannot build a man. You agree?
Yeah, to an extent, yes, I do.
A man can sufficiently build women at the same time.
Yeah.
A girl, no matter how hard she works, cannot build a man. Men are not satisfied when they even receive that kind of help. They think it's empathy.
Yeah,
From my own
exactly.
experience,
Yeah.
a man wants his own.
And most of the time the women that do build men, they don't respect that men. That such men.
The men in the first place believe that the women will not respect them. Even before the disrespect starts, the men already start to trigger that character from her.
Exactly. That's where the self-esteem comes
That is
in.
why I cannot date a broke person.
Hmm.
Every broke person has low self-esteem. True or false?
Wrong.
Every broke man has low
Wrong.
self-esteem.
Wrong to the highest order. No.
When it comes to love and relationship, not in life,
You see, this is
not
what
normally in life. With love and with relationship, every broke man has low self-esteem.
no, I don't agree with you. Do you know why I do not agree with you?
Enlighten me.
There are some certain time in a man's life where he's like at the point zero, where he has nothing. But if he can find a way around that thing and just find courage in what he's doing, that he has that belief that this same thing that I did before to give me money before, it will still come again. It will not tamper with my self-esteem. As a man, it's a predator behavior for you not to even let low self-esteem to creep in, even if when you're at your lowest. It affects your production process in general.
So let me tell you what I mean by low self-esteem. That's why I said low self-esteem specifically in relations to love and relationship. A broke man cannot date well. It is not about the girl demanding from him.
So
It
sorry.
is just about the confidence.
Okay, when you were a
that
bit
money
younger,
gives to a man.
when you were a bit younger,
Yeah.
why was it those, like, people generally say where when they actually felt true love was when they had nothing.
Nothing.
So
Exactly.
so
So this is the part where we now say love is not enough.
Fine, love is not enough though. It's not really enough, but we're talking about money right now.
Exactly.
I'm talking
Love
about
is not like a broke. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how else to say it.
I understand.
A broke guy cannot date well.
And you also
Not
feel
because the woman is billing, but because he's just constantly not happy with himself, and that unhappiness
So-
he rubs it off on the girl.
so you feel generally a man ties his happiness to money.
I know, men.
The men you've met.
Yes,
Oh,
you are happy when you don't have money.
I'm fired up when I don't have money.
Please, Alvin, what is fired up?
Well, like
Explain to me.
no, okay.
See,
You can't get it because you're not a man.
if you don't have money,
Mhm.
you go carry the vex. Even as a girl, I'm not happy when I don't have money. A man is unhappy when he does not have money. Everything around him is annoying. His babe is annoying. Sex cannot be good enough. Everything is bad when a man does
A
not have
typical
money.
Nigerian girl.
Oh,
speaking.
a typical Nigerian man. Please tell me how happy you were the last time you looked at your bank account and it was like a radio frequency, 93.7 naira.
So what you're basically saying now is
Yes.
I don't have money, I should not date.
Yes, you cannot. It's not you should not. You will not be able to. This is not. We are not talking about. Oh, I did a business deal and something happened, and right now things are not as good as they were. I'm talking like 1 year straight. You have to depend on family, depend on your guys to like put things together. You don't have things together
It's going to be
financially.
tough. Do you know when it's going to be tough? It's going to be tough when you're with someone that does not really understand.
Alvin, just agree with me that it's impossible.
It's not impossible. You want to tell me rich men do not date? They don't have wives? Or they are not happy in their relation because they don't have money?
You said rich men?
Sorry, poor men.
Yes.
That was what I wanted to say.
Yes.
Like, do you want to say poor men in their relationship? There's no
Yes.
poor happy man
Yes.
in the relationship.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
But obviously, you know that's wrong.
What is your definition of a broke man?
A broke man is a man that cannot fend for himself.
Good.
Mhm.
Can a broke man be happy in love?
If he can't fend for himself and his
And his
woman.
let's even leave fending for the woman. If he cannot fend for himself, can a man be happy that his woman is seeing him that is not fending for himself? You as a man.
No. But does that mean I should not date? Eh?
That's the end of the show, guys.
No.
With this, we
But-
call it a wrap. What are we saying? What's the
But
argument?
that's not fair on poor men.
But it's fact.
That's not fair.
See, I can stay, I don't have anything, nothing to my name. As long as my man is stable, I'm stable.
But that's to be
But
honest.
a man can have, a woman can, as a woman. In fact, for the fact that I even have everything, and you as a man, at the moment, and in a while, you don't have anything, that is even the primary source of your unhappiness will come from the fact that your woman is doing so well and it's like God has forgotten you.
So what happens to you just supporting your woman and praying for your own to come at the same time? Must you be unhappy because
The
your
man
wife
will
is
be praying,
successful?
but he's praying unhappily now. Do you understand?
Okay.
He's praying in tears now.
Oh, Bob, you go hard though to break.
Let's call a spade a spade. It cannot. See, do
Because-
you know what it means for a woman to? And that is why I said emphasis on it is not about. This is not about like, oh, the woman is billing him. No. I have experienced like serious relationship issues because I was not asking for money. Correct me if I'm wrong. The man is like, why are you not asking? Deep down, I know that at that time, right, he was managing. That in itself is even a problem. The fact that I acknowledge that he's managing and I want to be good. And this is the reason why no girl should be good. Do you understand?
Okay, so you feel like
Ask him. He wants you to
feel
ask
like
him.
you
Yes.
okay. Oh, Mama, this is deep.
I'm just right.
It's pretty deep.
I'm just right.
And it's sad that
Just admit
it's
I'm
the
right.
reality
Thank you.
in the society that we just found ourselves like. But I don't think it's really like this in other climes. Like,
is it like this for you? This is talk your mind. For you.
Okay, there
have been points. There
have been points in my life.
Let's say 6. What's the longest you've ever been in a relationship?
2 years.
2 years.
I've been in a relationship for 2 years. Yes.
2 years.
Stretch.
In that 2 years, has there ever been a time when, even if not that particular relationship, where you stayed for like 6 months? We all have those times in our lives when it's like you drop to like the deepest kind of low. Everything at that period is looking dark and gloomy. Doesn't mean you don't have vision. You have vision. That's the reason why I'm like, vision here. You will leave vision for King Madi. You understand? Vision here is not really.
Yeah, I get
you. Exactly. At that time, everything is just dark. That's the word. As dark as the shirt you're putting on right now. Everything is dark.
And I was in a relationship.
And you were in a relationship.
And I was happy.
And you were happy.
No. To be very honest.
So with that, we have come to the end of the show.
Why are you ending this?
Follow us!
No, to be honest, yeah.
All those have a dream. It's not going to work.
But the thing is, as a man, for you to be able to call yourself a man, you should not just be down for straight 1 year. At least there should be a little bit of highs.
But
it
can
lows.
happen. Do you agree it can happen? It can happen that a man can be completely down.
Yeah, it can happen.
600 and something days, he's completely down.
Yeah, it can.
And during that time, you should not date.
No, that's wrong. That's where you're getting it wrong now.
That is another issue. You should not date when you are that broke.
That's wrong.
To be very honest. Now, you might not be very comfortable with this, but this is what I believe.
Yeah.
Love, at that point in time, is the least of your problems. Figuring your life out should be the first. If you figure your life out, you see that girl that you're in love with.
Okay, now imagine.
You can come for her.
All right,
and she will take you.
You're thinking from a single girl's perspective.
Ouch.
Now, imagine as a married man.
Ouch.
Okay, you want to tell me married men do not get broke? So does that one round?
That is very painful thing to say to me on
No, wait. I'm trying to ask you a question now.
It's too early
to say. Are you trying to say married women should leave their men because they go broke?
Marriage is completely different.
No,
when you take your wedding vows, it's literally for better, for worse. Even if there are churches now that now amplify it, but let's go like the traditional marriage vow. It's literally till death do us part. Thank you. That is the phrase that is not removed from any marriage vow. Till death do you part.
So in a relationship,
brokenness cannot do you part. Yes, by God's grace.
I don't understand your point of view. To be honest, I just blank. I better cut this one first. Do you
know what's going on? You know I am saying the truth, but you don't want to admit it. See my plight. See what I'm bringing to the table. A broke man should not date. True or false?
False.
Why?
You saying a broke man should not date?
Yes.
Is very inconsiderate, because as a man, you have needs. Be it sexual, be it emotional, and all of those needs. So because a certain man is broke, he should deny himself from all those needs.
Exactly.
Until he has money.
You cannot boast of 10K and you want to be having
until he has money.
Why?
No, that's wrong.
Don't you think there's even a level of broke that a person, it will affect your, what is it?
Okay, you're trying to say a man that is broke should not even think about sex.
With all due respect, no. What are you? You would be erect with that your account balance.
But the sad truth is that a lot of guys with even less than 10K, they see this every day.
Exactly. Now
in relationships. In relationships.
Okay, fine. Okay, good for you.
So if you talk about this one, we call the date broke boys for the society.
There's a parable where I'm from. Okay. What tribe are you?
I'm Benin.
You are Benin. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a parable where I'm from. They say it in my local dialect. So I'm going to say it in English.
Okay.
Now, eba wey resemble soup. Them say they chop am.
That parable not follow. Eba wey resemble soup. Now they say the chopper.
It is a reply to you saying,
Yeah.
they are broke boys that
Yeah.
are still having sex in relationship.
Yeah,
Not
of
friends
course.
with benefits.
In relationship,
Not
they are so
beneficial-
happy.
Not beneficial.
See,
you know,
my sister, they are so happy in those relationships.
like the woman is happy too with them.
I grew
And
up.
the woman is not cheating on
I
them.
grew up for Upper
It's
Sakomba.
two things.
I grew up in
two
Upper
things.
Sakomba. I see. I grew up in Upper Sakomba. And I can put it to you that the most happiest relationship
Are the broke ones.
in this Edo state are those relationships in those upper environs, all those things. You will see genuine happiness.
Exactly.
You understand?
Do you know the both of them
Because-
don't have. Do you
Because
understand?
their intent of coming together as a couple
No,
is not because of
because both of them are
it's not
struggling.
transactional.
The both of them are struggling.
No, you can't really say that because a guy is broke, he cannot date. No, you
He
can't
should
really,
not.
No. It's
Not
wrong.
that he cannot. Do you understand? It's saying he cannot. Now, I'm going to explain the parable I said.
Okay.
So there are two cases where a man is broke and is dating successfully.
All right.
The first case is the girl is just as broke as well. She's doing, her life is just as shady. As shady. Like his shades. As his life is. That's
Okay.
the first scenario. So you see those upper relationship, I can tell you for a fact that if we go into the streets and do our investigations, 95% of the time you realize that even as broke as that boy, the girl is broker than he is. That's one. The second case, if the girl is doing well for herself, which I think every woman should be doing well for themselves, that girl is cheating. You get?
What is a really wide claims from
cheating.
from
It's
a
not
girl
claim, I'm
from
telling you
from a
facts.
girl's perspective?
That
oh.
girl, that woman is cheating. Because if the both of them are committed to themselves, they are honest to themselves. This is what I'm telling you for a fact. In this Nigeria, that a woman is stable, financially stable, and the man is not financially stable, which automatically affects every other kind of stability because the primary source of stability in a man's life comes from his pocket. If that man is not financially stable and the woman is, nothing will make that man happy. Have you ever tried pleasing a broke boy? Nothing will make him, even on days when he tries to, pretend like he's cool, deep down he's not. You do not agree?
No, I do not agree. Based on the fact that it doesn't really take money for you to be happy in a relationship.
It doesn't take
Man
money
is just
to be
money and
happy in a
happiness.
relationship. But it takes money for a man to be happy. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that to a certain extent.
At this point, we are going to.
And it depends on the kind of and it depends on the kind of man too. You are judging this issue from
a normal kind of man should not.
No,
be
you are
happy
judging
when
it
he's
from
broke.
your standard.
A woman should not even be happy when she's broke.
You are judging it from your own
What it
standard.
is.
No, you are judging it from your own standard. Do you understand?
I'm
The
telling
standard
you,
that
like
you have placed for
real life
yourself for men.
experience.
No
broke man is truly ever happy, no matter what the woman does. Have you seen girls who would cook, clean, spend, do everything? But this man, because of how that, the truth is the woman is not the problem. The state at which his own life is at that time is what the problem is. Well, we are going to throw it over to you. What do you think? Should a broke man date? Sorry, should a broke man date? Not that he cannot. Of course he can. No matter how bad it is that you are doing, there's somebody who is going to love you for who you are.
Of
But
course.
would a broke man genuinely be happy in a relationship? And I'm not talking temporary. I'm talking like a really long kind of temporary kind of broke, Tell us in the comments
So now
section.
you're not saying about being a man being
And do not
poor.
forget to subscribe to our channels.
You want to hear from me again? No problem.
Follow us on social media. We love you.
Are we done?